Hello and welcome back. Welcome also if you are new here. My name is Stephanie of $5 Crochet. I am a wife and mother to 5 children, $5 to be exact, ages 18, 14, 12, 6, and almost 6 months. And I love to share my passion for all things creativity, especially when it comes to crochet. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing you affordable market display pieces that I use currently at my own markets that I want to share with you because you can definitely do this on a budget and you don't have to break the bank. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start with the bigger main things and then go down to those smaller pieces that can just add some detail but maybe aren't as big of a make or break when it comes to your market display. So first things first is I use these grid style 12 by 12 wire frames, and I think you get 12 of them in a box, and then you get a bunch of these kinds of clips, and you basically just snap them in and you can build it however you would like for display, which is one thing that I love about this style is there's so much versatility in how you set this up. You can do cubes, you can do kind of like table stands and have stuff under, have stuff on top, a bunch of squares, like a vertical display. Possibilities are endless there, and it all comes apart easy for transportation and getting that to and from your markets. I got these off of Amazon and I think it was about 40 bucks. I will share all the links below for you for all the items that I can share links for you. If not, I'll definitely share where I got every item. And again, these are items I'm currently using for my own market display. And I thought that it would be great to share them with anyone who might be interested in looking for affordable options. I know when I was researching, there were so many different options, and no doubt there are some super cute options out there, but there are some that are very highly priced. And one of those stands or display items wouldn't be enough. You would have to get multiple of them, and they're running like $50, $60 each. Multiply that a few times alone, and it can get quite costly. So I'm all about affordability, using what you have when you can, and just making the most of everything. So that is the main thing that I use. And with that, I also purchased these clips, again, off of Amazon. So they're like a little hook with a clip at the bottom. And they work great with those wireframes. They blend right in. They're both black. They're both metal. And so what I do is I hook into the back, the head, for example, of a snuggler. And then I just take that clip and I clip it to the wireframe, and then he hangs. Super cute. And it's like a nice way that you can display snugglers that can't sit on their own because they have like those flat bodies too, which I have a lot of right now. I absolutely love making these. They're super snuggly, whether they are for babies, whether they're for smaller children, even older children I find really like these, and they're easy for small kids to carry around with them because they are flat and they just can snuggle up to them. But that is what I use those hooks for. Very convenient. And then if people are interested, I can just unclip it. They can have a look at it, or if they want to purchase, again, unclip it, take that clip off for the next one, next market, and give them that plushie. So those are the main items that I use. Now I'm also going to share a few other items with you. One that you might not think of that is great, and it can be used for different ways based on what you make, what you're selling, what you want to showcase. And that is simply a mug tree stand. I use this at home every day for our coffee mugs. This is something that we use every day, but when I have a market, I take all the mugs off of it and I take it to my table for my market. So it's always being used, getting tons of value out of this. Again, I got this off of Amazon. I'll look that up and I'll link it below for you. And you can hang, whether you make, say, little infant slippers, you can like hang them off of here. Maybe you're making for Christmas coming up, maybe you have little hat, mitten, or tree or anything like that, like little items, ornaments, if you will. Hang them off of here. It gets them up on a display, easy to see. And what you can do is you can also pair this with a little Lazy Susan. I got this little Lazy Susan off at the dollar store, and more specifically here, I'm in Canada, I got it at Dollarama. They have tons of great things there. And then when it's on the table, people can just spin it and check everything out without knocking anything over on your table and whatnot. And I think this was only a few bucks. Can't remember the cost on this, but again, it was super affordable. I'm just missing one of those pegs from my last market. It's in one of my totes. Have to dig it out. So that is great. This is from the dollar store. And then this, again, same kind of idea, just much larger. I believe I got this off of Temu, so I will try to pull the link up for that. I also have silicone beaded accessories and like keychains and car charms, stuff like that, that I bring to some of my markets and sell. So this is what that was bought for. But again, those smaller items, maybe you have like little keychains that you do crochet, like I've seen people do them, like these little micro mini crochet pieces, and they put like little cute keychains on them. This would be great to display those, and you can have a variety of them, different ones on each side, different ones on each row, whatever you'd like to do. And again, while it doesn't fit inside, you could get one of these little Lazy Susans to sit it on top, which I do, and then your customers looking at everything can just spin it around, check everything out. It was very easy to display, and I love that all of these pieces kind of work together. They've got like a little bit of wood, but then they've got that black metal, so everything kind of ties into one another and looks cohesive, put together, professional, even though these are affordable market display pieces. So I love that. And then for some smaller pieces, again at the dollar store, Dollarama, they've got tons of options, so you can pick from so many different options. But little like baskets or little trays, however you want. If you've got some little items that you want to throw in a bin and put like a price card on here for them, and then they're all in here. For example, like jellyfish or little reindeer plushies. What are some other ones that I've seen? Oh, like the Mabel chickens. So like that, these are great to hold those, and they're all together. Maybe they don't hang as easily, and if you stand them up on their own, maybe they'd fall over. So this is like a great way to contain liked items together that maybe you have at a certain price. You can load up the bin with those. So I've got a couple of those, and again, super affordable. I think these were like $4 each at the Dollarama in town. So those work great. Bumblebees is another one that I carry and have like a lot of. These work great for those because those are round. Throw them in a bin. Let kids or even adults rifle through that bin. This stuff's not going to get everywhere. It's all going to stay contained in that basket, which is really great too. And then I also sell hats, beanies, and that. So having a little mirror that people can throw on a beanie, look in the mirror, check out what it looks like, if they like it or not, is a great option if you have wearables, to have a mirror on your table. This one is nice. Again, it's like wood, so it ties into some of my pieces there. Flattens down to take with me, and then I can prop it back up. You can angle it. I just don't want to glare you in the video. You can glare it so that people can look at themselves with the hat on, check out, see if they like what they see. So that's a great pointer tip there. Again, this was at Dollarama for $4. Super affordable. What other pieces do I have? Oh, the other thing that I take with me that I have for my own business, everyone's different how they want to display this, is like signs. So super simple idea, picture frames. You might already have them in your house. If you don't, again, go to your local dollar store, pick up some picture frames, print off some sheets that have like your logo and that on them. And these are what you set on your table. So you can see here, $5 crochet, my name, crochet plushies, decor, and more. Super simple. You don't have to go big and order all this stuff, especially starting out. Until you get to those things or can afford those things, whatever the case is for you, work with what you've got. Make things work for you. Keep things affordable as you're getting, things going and up and running. You can have prices listed out on one that you set up. And if you don't stand it up, you can even set it down flat on your table. That works too. This one has my logo, a QR code. They can go to my social media, or you can send them to your website, wherever you'd like to send them. And again, tag $5 crochet, scan and follow me on social. Set that up on my table as well. So those are just some great options for you. Another one that you can do is how you will be accepting any type of payment, whether it's cash, whether it's e-transfer, whether it's Visa, debit, MasterCard, whatever you choose to take. You can list that as well so people know right away how they can pay you if they see something they like. What else do I have? Oh, one more thing that I have when it comes to hats is styrofoam heads. They work perfect. I stick a beanie on these, set them on my table, and just showcases a couple different styles. And again, it's kind of a vertical display. You could even set this on top of one of your other displays if you had it. Like if you had something more upright, this could go on top, making it more vertical, which always helps with visibility for you at your markets. So I use 2 of these, again, dollar store, $4.50 each. I put 2 different style hats on the head so they can see a couple different options. Now these ones particularly are only for like adult sizes, so I don't showcase a child beanie out on display. At some point I would like to look at doing that as well with something, but I have these, and I have a lot more adult beanies right now that I sell versus children's beanies, so that works really well for me. Other than that, the only other things that I currently am really using, let me just grab what I use. I'm not even crocheting right now, and I have fuzzies. If you know, you know. So the only other thing, like right now, as I'm coming up to like Christmas market season, obviously I have some more Christmas and holiday items. Not the majority of my items though, I still keep that very generic. But I do have some Christmas holiday things, like a couple stockings. I have my gingerbread cuties that I have. That's my own personal pattern, which I'll share in the link below as well. But a little decor pieces just to add a little bit of a theme to it. So I have these 2 little trees, dollar store, a few bucks each. I set them kind of at either end of my tables. And it just adds like a little bit of a holiday touch to it. Keeping things festive. I love this time of year, so I am all about it. A little bit of decoration. I just find spruces up your table just a little bit. Whether it's adding a little bit of color, just a little bit of extra decoration. But it's definitely not needed just because you're showcasing so many things that there's already a lot to look at. But I just wanted to hop on today in this video and just share with you some pieces that I use. I know when I was watching other people make their market tables up, I was always like, oh, what are they using? And getting different ideas. Oh, I wonder where they got that from. And I'm all about just sharing that information with you. It's a community here. Share ideas with one another, bounce ideas off one another. And I think that we can all win together, support one another. So if you found this helpful, please be sure to like this video, comment below, let me know if there's something that you're going to be implementing. Maybe you have ideas of your own, items that I didn't talk about that you think would be great. Comment below and let me know. I'm always open to hearing suggestions as well, and I would love to hear them from you. So like this video, comment below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with upcoming videos and all the things that I will be sharing. I have another market coming up, not this coming weekend, but the following at the end of November. So I plan to get more to share from that with you all as well. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Happy crocheting.